Welcome back here on your Friday. Not too bad of a day. We broke out into the sunshine, which was a welcome change. We should have more on the way as we get into your Saturday. 26, 25, 34. We are going to have some passing clouds overnight that may help keep us from bottoming out too much with our overnight lows. But overall, the next 7 days, pretty typical for the end of December into January. Couple of chilly days, couple of seasonal days, maybe even mixing in a couple that'll be above average, but overall expecting dry conditions for the next week or so. You look at what's out there as far as the snowpack goes, obviously much deeper in the northern and far western part of the state, but for a lot of us, you know, we've at least got a little bit of snow on the ground, and we certainly will take the moisture. Now, drought monitor from last week to this week, we did see improvements across the board in all categories. Just not enough. And unfortunately, as we go through the winter months, unless we get a really significant snow right here in central Nebraska, east central areas, you know, it's tough to really make up a lot of ground on that drought monitor. And like I said, the next 7 days, not expecting much of anything. Tri-Cities right now, 37 in Kearney, Grand Island, 36 in Hastings. You can see a little bit of that snow on the ground there outside of Kearney right now. Again, you go over the northern part of the state, it is much more significant. 37 O'Neill right now, Albion 36 in Hastings. Still got low 40s on the map out west. North Platte hit 46 about an hour ago. It was pretty comfortable out there today. Northwest winds around 5 to 10 for most of us. Really not too bad whatsoever. Just kind of making up the gloominess that we've had the last several days. And as we look at your futurecast again, some high-level clouds move through tonight. Not a big deal there. We should clear back out for your Saturday. Then comes our frontal boundary. Now up north, you're probably already going to be a little bit cooler tomorrow. Most of us, pretty typical, pretty standard, pretty similar to what we had out there today. But then as we get into Sunday, this colder air is going to move in. Now, it's not the coldest of air masses, but there is potential for quite a bit in the way of low-level cloud cover that could really help hold our temps down. So it's going to be pretty chilly for New Year's Eve. 24 for the low tonight, some passing clouds, winds not too much of an issue, and a high tomorrow of around 40. So a near repeat of what we had out there today. And then it's tomorrow night where that colder air really starts to move in, and we drop down to 19 for the low. All right, temps tonight should primarily be in the low to mid-20s, 23 in Albion, 25 in Lincoln. And you're going to be looking at those temps tomorrow in the upper 30s to around 40 degrees. Enjoy it because it will get a little brisk there as we get into the final day of the year. And then 31 there to start off the new year. But, you know, next week, mid to upper 30s, actually starting off January, very average, which feels weird.
It does.
It feels a little
We haven't
odd.
had a lot of those average temperatures.
No, and looking back, December, again, we're ending a little chilly, but boy, December, there were a lot of days above average.